Hey there, welcome to X-Rated Talk Productions. Uh, we're nearing the haunted Halloween season, so I figured I'd take an opportunity to explore a website, a fairly old website, the Blair Witch website. Now, for those that don't know, the Blair Witch is one of the first viral uh, movie movie campaigns ever made, so much so that people actually believed at the time that this was real. Now, to get here, just check out their website. That's how I found it, and it's strangely all still working pretty well. Now, um, yeah, like I said, people believed that this thing was real at one point. It was just because of it all seemed way too detailed to be fake. There were like crime scene photos, interviews with family members and local people in Burkittsville. It was just very, very unusual. I mean, look at this mythology page. You got dates and people's names highlighted in red, and there's an entire timeline of crazy stuff that went down during the events of this movie's film. This film's events. I couldn't talk there. Now, we all know now that this was a complete fabrication, but damn if this thing wasn't detailed. I mean, we're going to go ahead and go through a bit of everything in here. This is going to be a longer video, just a heads up. Alright, first of all, let's check out this Ellie picture. Yeah, check that creepy looking page out. Early wood cutting. And I couldn't tell what this was as I was actually exploring through it. I tried clicking through it, and I think the picture changes slightly. I don't know. No, it doesn't. I was mistaken. It doesn't change. I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, this is really fucking scary stuff. I think that it's in black and white, a lot of it. Only known copy of the Blair Witch Cult, which is on display in Maryland, Museum of Baltimore. Oh my god. This stuff is so cool. They just sit there. Like, I heard that the budget for this thing was way bigger than the actual cost of the movie. Which is, the movie didn't cost much, but I mean, it was still insane. I'm a big fan of the Blair Witch Project. All three of the movies, to bigger and smaller extents. I think the first one is still genuinely one of the movies I am actually scared of, that I have trouble watching by myself at night. It's too real. It's too fucking real for me, man. And this photo, I kind of remember this location from the movie, this picture from the movie. Yeah. God, it's so cool. Like, so you look at this, and it looks like we just got crime photos, and somebody has compiled this huge batch of evidence. And you click on a lot of this stuff, there's like interviews. I'll show you, there's a bit of an interview in here. I'm not going to play the sound, I don't want to get hit with any copyright shit. But like, there's interviews with a lot of the people are still there. Like, I think, if I would have clicked, actually I tried clicking here, and it downloaded it, and I didn't know what the fuck it was until later. I was like, oh god, what the hell did I do? But yeah, it's a lot of, some of these interviews are from the movie. A census of Blair Witch, of Blair. A map that has clickable parts that you can look at for more detail. I'm surprised this whole entire thing still pretty much works on my computer. I mean, this website is fucking old. We got a little side thing on the map, and this is just neat. Yeah, like I was saying a few minutes ago, big fan of the Blair Witch trilogy so far. I think, the second and third films have different problems and different strengths and weaknesses. I think the second movie is the acting is pretty bad. Like, I think the couple's acting in particular, that movie is the worst. There's some cool stuff. There's secrets hidden in the movie, and originally there was another website you could type in. We may look at that one day. You could kind of try and figure out the secret of Ursifer or whatever it was, or Roosifer. But basically, it was reverse, and try to find out weird things that they added into the movie. Type it into a website, and it would give you a message, and you could put your name on there. Everybody who completed the website or the thing, their name got put up on the website, which is really kind of neat. check out some really. That's Coffin Rock. I mean, I don't even remember seeing that in the movie. Like, I mean, maybe I remember I'm sitting like by like a stream or something, and that was it. But yeah. I mean, like the acting is kind of bad, but there are some spooky looking effects if you look at that at Blair Witch 2 with the shadows. And that being said, there's even this whole thing about how the studio wanted to go ahead and add more violence, wanted to change the music, and add in the subtitle Book of Shadows, which in itself doesn't have jack shit to do with the movie, but if it's the actual fucking Bible, that's the part where the guy was talking about Rustin Parr. Look at these fucking jail photos. The one on the right's a little weird looking. That almost looks like a fake photo. Like so like copy and pasted or something. I don't know. It looks weird to me. Yeah. But the studio came in and wanted to change everything, and that's kind of why the movie became what it was. People have been hoping for kind of a director's cut to see more of what their this shit's like too spooky for me. Look at this. They got like taped crime photos, scenes. Super detailed. Well, this is all about Rustin Parr still. And then we've got the weird thing, the third Blair Witch movie. Oh, like I said, I forgot to mention the second movie was like, or the movie was a movie within it. So all the main characters were watching the movie, were fans of it, and wanted to go to the actual town, blah, 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 blah. Kind of like the actual real life stuff. People started going to Burkittsville, Maine, or Big Burkittsville, and harassing the townspeople a bit. But then we got the third movie, which, if you want to listen to a lot of the stuff, kind of sounds like the third movie became. Alright, here's the three: Heather, Josh, and Michael. Most of them for their disappearance. And the third film was kind of like, alright, well, this is the sequel that you would have expected the studio to make. You know, like, it's safer. It's closer to the first film, and it doesn't really have too much of an identity of its own. I think it's pretty scary at some points, but, like, the thing that bugs me most about it is, like, the fake-out jump scare scenes. Like, it has these transitions that, like, you know, end a scene, and it'll cut something fucking loud, and then it'll just, like, be nothing. And it does that a bunch of times, and it's really annoying. But I do love I remember it's that crazy lady that I was talking about. Oh, I'm back to the pictures. I'm watching this entire time. I look at a little bit of commentary during this. Yeah, so woman was talking about how there was like fur all over, like head to toe fur. But no, it's just a safer sequel. Like there's a moment in that movie when shit gets real, and like when tour guide's girlfriend is like bumping into the twigs and everything's just fucking going nuts. There's two fishermen here. And that is like terrifying. Like I get a chill down my spine still when I watch that. But it's just like you look at it like what happened to like Heather in particular, and how the movie's all about her brother, and like the actual actress Heather died, whatever her real name is. Like she got harassed after this movie. Oh my god, that's the car. Well, somebody went. I mean, I don't know if that's. It looks like somebody tore through that thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just I'm seeing photos. But I get. She really got harassed more than any of these people for this movie. People like really hated her, and I'm like, dude, it's a movie. Don't do that to people. These are just people. There's the film that was found, canisters of the film that was found. But yeah. I got the feeling that none of the other actors wanted to come back for a Blair Witch sequel, which is why we didn't get any of them. We got the sort of fake out Heather thing, even though it was actually the girl character. You know, that bugged me a little bit. Oh, well, I accidentally clicked here a link to the website of the editor. Yeah. You can see a couple of other movies that these guys worked on. Including VHS 2, which has the zombie portion of that movie is shot by the guys who did Blair Witch. That's one of my favorite parts of that movie. We're just kind of clicking around here trying to see what we can see, essentially. Evans. They didn't want to be in that movie, so that's kind of like there were plans for more Blair Witch movies, and I think Like the recently released Blair Witch game is maybe one of those sequels that kind of reworked to fit with the continuity. Like I remember seeing that trailer for the Blair Witch new game, and I was like, "Whoa!" I thought this franchise was dead after the last movie. Like I said, it wasn't the worst, but it was safe, a little too safe and a lot less real. Oh, here's some of these crime photos. They're searching for missing kids. I just love how real this fucking thing feels. Like, it would have been really creepy if there would have been some photos, like some spooky shit hidden in the background of these photos, other than just the reindeer themselves. Then again, maybe that would have been kind of cheesy. Here's the infamous missing posters that are put up all around the town for the Blair Witch movie. But yeah, I usually watch this typically every October, the Blair Witch Project movie, and a year or so ago, I actually discovered, or forgot, but I remembered some of the Scooby-Doo Project, which was this awesome fucking short animated thing they did for Halloween, and it's really cool. Like there's Scooby-Doo animation, combined with live action stuff. And there's some funny shit in there. Oh, I'm sorry. At this point, I kind of clicked to see what the hell I was downloading. I was like, what is this? What kind of bullshit did I just put on my computer? And I clicked on it, and there's a little bit of an interview with some people in town. Kind of neat. Yeah. I mean, you can check out the Scooby-Doo Project anywhere, but even that is kind of creepy because it kind of insinuates that the gang died out there in the woods hunting that stupid monster thing. It's pretty damn funny to see Velma or Daphne get pissed off at Velma and Freddy losing his fucking mind. He's in charge. He's great. We're pretty much wrapping up here. That's a good chunk of everything I found in the Blair Witch website. It's spooky. It's worth checking out alone. Maybe check it out on yourself. Watch some of these interviews. They're pretty well acted and pretty good looking. This is the kind of stuff I want to explore, old website wise. It's the kind of thing. I feel like checking out the Super 8 website would be kind of similar to this. Once again, we gotta go get back to the point of these were the first attempt to make all this media connected to movies, and it's really cool how they did it. And a lot of people have kind of followed, especially J.J. Abrams has followed that sort of style of advertising. Nobody knows shit about his movies. He hides, in the trailers, he hides all this information and then kind of goes on in all his detailed websites and shit that may have nothing to do with the movie, but it may have everything to do with it. Well, that's about all we got for today. Once again, check out this website for yourself. It's a blast. Thank you for watching. Good night.